Hello everyone. In the previous video, we understood the basics of Remix IDE and smart contracts. In this video, we will create a smart contract which will be based on voting and then deploy that. We will also vote to candidates and then see who will win the voting. First, let's start by writing the contract. For this, we will be using Solidity programming language. As you can see, I have already opened Remix IDE. If you are new to Remix, you can refer our previous video Introduction to Remix IDE and Smart Contracts. First, I will start by declaring the version and license. This version is of Solidity programming language, not the IDE. Here, the license states that the code is open source under the MIT license. Now, I have created two structs. The first struct, voter, also known as structure, holds information about each voter, including whether they have voted, that is has voted, and which proposal they voted for, that is vote. Second struct holds information about each proposal, such as the proposal's name and the number of votes it has received. Then there is address. This is the address of the contract owner, typically the person who deployed the contract. We can also say that it is the address of the account from which the contract is deployed. Then I have done mapping that stores voters by their addresses. Each voter is linked to their voting details. I have an array of proposals that stores all the available proposals in the election. You can see that the visibility of this array is public. That means anybody in the blockchain network can see this array of available proposals. Now there is a constructor. This constructor accepts an array of proposal names and initializes the contract. Each proposal is added to proposal array with a starting vote count of 0. The contract's owner is set as the person who deploys the contract, that is msg.sender. This modifier restricts certain functions to be executed only by the contract owner. For example, it can be used for functions like adding new proposals, but in this case, it's ready for such future use. Then I have declared a function known as vote. In this function, voter can vote by providing the index of the proposal they wish to vote for. Also, there are two conditions there. First one ensures that the voter hasn't voted before, and second one ensures the proposal index is valid. Once the voter has cast their vote count is updated in the previous proposal. This winning proposal function loops through the proposal to find one with the highest vote count. It returns the index of winning proposals. In the last, the function retrieves the name of the winning proposal by calling the winning proposal function and returning the corresponding proposal's name. Now that we have created the contract, let's compile and deploy it. First, we will go to the compiler tab and click on compile voting.sol. Here you can see we have a green check mark that represents code is compiled without any errors. Then we can go to deploy and run section. Here we will keep everything as default. In the deploy column, we will give the list of names that will be the proposals for this voting. Let us name them A, B, C and D and click on deploy. You can see our contract is successfully deployed. We will scroll down a little and come to deployed contract section. We will expand our contract and scroll down. Here we can see owner by clicking on the owner button. It will give us the address of the account from which we have deployed this contract. To vote, we will change the account from the list above. Then we will give the index value of the person whom we want to vote. In this case, we will give 2. Here we have successfully voted as we have correct entry in the ledger. We can also see the winner's name by clicking here and the person with the highest votes. There are some more options available. Do try them and let us know what you found there. And this is how you create a smart contract and deploy it. Thanks for watching this video and stay tuned for more such videos.